Alright guys, before we start getting into what frightens you, we're going to relax you a little bit with the rest hold. That's the part of the program that mixes in all of the segments that don't have a home elsewhere on the show, but it also fills you in on everything that you need to be aware of for the promotional side of Smark Out Moment for this week. Starting off with the outside interference articles, and I've been kind of writing a little bit here and there, but the only one that I know for sure I can promote to you guys right now is the Hell in a Cell 2015 3 count of the night. 3 biggest talking points that I think came out of that pay-per-view. I did that right after we finished up our post-show. So if you're interested in reading that article, you can go to eWrestling News, check out my profile there, or you can find a link below on YouTube. You can find a link on Facebook or on Twitter for both Tony Mango or Smark Out Moment. Or you can go to the smarkoutmoment.com homepage, and underneath the section that says Outside Interference, you'll find this and some of the more recent ones. That takes us into Smark My Words, where I highlight one of my favorite comments or interactions from the past week on one of the many different platforms that we have for you guys to express your opinions. And this week it's going to go to KennethCaid for a comment that he left during our Monday Night Raw post-show chat. All this hate for breast cancer awareness, can't decide who is more evil, you for saying it or me for laughing at it. You for laughing at it, Kenneth. Don't encourage this horrible behavior that we have. You guys keep laughing at the terrible shit that we do, we're going to keep doing more and more terrible crap. So, thank you, Kenneth, for sending that comment in and making me feel a little bit better of the fact that it was actually kind of funny what I was making fun of there instead of just being terrible. And of course, thank you to everybody else as well for participating in the conversation as well. And if you're interested in being eligible for next week's Mark My Words, check out the YouTube screen right now and you will see a list of all the different avenues that I choose from. One of those that I want to highlight for you guys is our Facebook group, The Megamaniacs. That's the spot where we goof off throughout the week, and we invite you guys to join in on the fun. So if you're on Facebook, make sure you join us at facebook.com/group/TheMegamaniacs. The November edition of the monthly mailbag is going to be coming up either on episode 208 or 210. Not too sure yet. But either way, if you have any questions that you would like to submit to us to get to know us better and pick our brains about anything, whether it's wrestling related or not, fill up the inbox by going to the contact form of smarkoutmoment.com, shoot us an email, and we'll answer anything that you send our way. As part of the Sign Me Up initiative, if you bring a Smark Out Moment sign to any wrestling-related events that you attend in the near future, send a picture or a video of yourself to me, and I'll give you a spotlight on the website and on the next episode of Smack Talk. And if you want to help us out on the monetary side of things, there are 3 ways in which you can do that. You can become a patron at patreon.com/smarkoutmoment. You can hit up the PayPal donation button at the bottom of smarkoutmoment.com, or you can go to the YouTube channel's homepage and you will see a little module that says support this channel. That is because we are a fan funding eligible channel, so that's another way for you to do that. Speaking of which, our latest donor is Callum Wiggins, who just pledged $5 through our Patreon account. Shout out to Callum for picking up the tab on this one, and also for Mega Powers Radio. Every little bit helps, guys, and we appreciate any and all things that you do to get us to the next level, which also includes the non-monetary ways to spread the word about us by doing things like sharing our videos and our articles with your friends and family on social media, giving us a like, a follow, subscribe, and so forth, not only for Smark Out Moment, but also for the other branches off a mango tree, such as Fanboys Anonymous. Make sure you go to fanboysanonymous.com if you want to hear our opinions about what we're geeky about outside of wrestling, and that's movies, video games, comic books, so on and so forth. So if you want to geek out with us, go there, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, and youtube.com/fanboysanonymous. And don't forget about the All Talk Show. You never know when that's going to pop up, and it might be soon. I don't know. That's our podcast where anything goes and everything is open for discussion. We do that live on megapowersradio.com, and we always let you know in advance when we decide to do that, even though it is pretty sporadic. But you can follow our Facebook and Twitter accounts to find out about that, and if you can't catch us live and join in on the convo, then you can always check out the archived editions on iTunes, Stitcher, and youtube.com/alltalkshow. Lastly, if you are interested in joining the Smark Out Moment team in some capacity, send in your application by using the contact form at smarkoutmoment.com, and I will get back to you with more information as soon as I can. Now it's time for us to get into the things that go bump in the night with the scariest gimmicks talk. Part 4 coming up next. Stay tuned, Smack Talk, we'll be right back.